Hey, Adam, you there?
What's going on, everybody? The Glad Dad in the booth on a Friday night. Whoa, this is weird. Anyway, welcome to the show. I am the Glad Dad here with Outcast Motorsports Network, and tonight is a brand new league we are calling Synergy Elite Truck Summer Series. 12 races here in this series all through the summer, and tonight is race 1 here at Daytona. 480 laps tonight. Qualifying has started, and it is the Kyle Busch 200. So in honor of Kyle Busch, we will be going silent here on lap 8 in memory of the GOAT himself, Kyle Busch. Anyway, folks, let's get down here to trackside, as we've got some drivers already on track now, getting ready to qualify. As we've got Keith Haley out here, getting ready to get his laps going as he's coming out of turn number 2. What's going on, Trevor? How we doing, buddy? And we got Matthew Cummins already on the big banked area, coming to grab the green flag here for his first lap. Ricky Stewart coming out of turn number 4 now to grab his first lap to complete it. And I hope everybody's doing all right tonight. Oh, down to the apron we go. I hear you. That's what I'm talking about. And we got another Adam out here, Adam Lichting. As we've got Tristan Bruce currently on the top of the board here. Oh, same lap times between these two drivers. Carlbin and Bruce, both 51.57s, as Todd McDuffie finishing up his laps here. Looks like 5th place for Todd right now, as Kevin Herring on his second lap. Devin Ray said, first lap is good for me. Oh, Adam Lichty goes up to 6th place. That's a pretty quick lap there for him. As Curtis Mullet Man Banks on track right now in that Cracker Barrel 77 machine. And Kenny Real on track now as he's heading down into turn number 3. This will complete his first lap. And let's go back to Curtis Banks as he's crossing the start-finish line. Where's that going to put him? Look like a pretty fast lap for him. 10th place. As Michael Barksdale just coming out of turn 4. And Kenny Real up into the number 1 spot in the 11. 51.56. Oh, just a little bit faster. As we got Malik Ray out on track. Heading down into turn number 3. Looks like he's going to try to do his second lap quick here. Not going to happen, though, as we've only got 15 seconds left in qualifying. It's going to be close on getting to the line. Yeah, he's going to do it easily here with just a couple of seconds remaining. As Malik Ray up to the second position, 51.56 for him as well. Wow. And that's going to do it for qualifying here. Now, as these cars are going to get gridded up here, you know what time it is. Starting on the pole tonight, the 12 of Ethan Eckert. 2 is outside. The number 1 of Malik Ray. In row number 2, Kenny Reel with Tristan Bruce. Row 3, Evan Carlbon with Stephen Miles. Row 4, David Flanagan and Casey Sprinkle. Michael Barksdale with Charlie Morgan taking over row number 5. Row 6, Jeff Burton with Ed Osborne. Row 7, Chase Mistretta with Ricky Stewart. Row 8, Keith Haley with Curtis Mulletman Banks. Row 9, Adam Lichty with Todd McDuffie. Row 10, Kevin Herring, Matthew Cummins. Row 11, Devin Ray with Daniel Falkingham. In row 12, Joshua McCullough with John Ward. In row 13, Trevor Quisenberry and Brandon Broadfoot. Michael Pambrun with Dustin Cowan take over row number 14. Row 15, Robert Brill with Kenneth McCullum Jr. In row 16, Michael McKinnon with Cody Knott. And taking up the last spot here, Trevor Oswaldot. And let's take a look here at the stats for tonight. Track conditions partly cloudy, but we're under the night sky here with the lights on. Track temp 78 degrees, air temp 78. Barely any wind here. 80 laps, 80% fuel in these trucks. 3 additional tires over the wall. 0 fast repairs on this 2.5 mile oval here at Daytona. And of course, the Glad Dad in the booth calling the shots tonight. And let's take a look here as we've got the Kyle Busch 200 here at Daytona International Speedway. Glad to honor him here. And let's take a look at our hams for tonight. We've got Michael McKinnon in the top left, Brandon Broadfoot in the top right, Matthew Cummins in the bottom left with Charlie Morgan bottom right. Appreciate you guys coming on board here and showing those faces. Hey, nice fish tank. I'm into fish keeping too, but that one looks a lot better than mine. All right, we're going to do 3 pace laps here. Yes, sir, JK, we do. Got a lot of drivers here in this field tonight. 33 drivers set to take the green flag. It's going to be an excellent night of racing here, folks. Definitely don't want to miss it. 26 viewers here in the Twitch stream. Come on, people, let's pump that number up. lot of drivers down there on the apron, getting ready to get this shindig underway as they're going into turn number 2 right now. This should be the final lap before they take the green flag. What's going on, Drew Calvert? All right, boys, let's get this thing lined up. Pull those belts tight, you know, virtually, and get comfy in the seat, because 80 laps, it's a pretty good ways here. See the air, be the air. That's exactly right there, Puber Johnson. Oh, David Vodka, D Vodka in the chat saying, let's see a good show. I promise you're going to see a good show. These guys did not come here to play. They came here to win. There's money on the line. As looks like we're going to go around one more time here. We've got some familiar faces here, at least familiar for me. We've got this cat right here, Trevor Quisenberry, in another league that I call here on Wednesday nights. Just won his race this past Wednesday at Nashville Superspeedway. It'll reset here. It will reset. At least it should. And we got a league admin back here, Brandon Broadfoot from Chico, California. And we've got a Coke Series driver here, Daniel Falkingham. Look forward to seeing him run up front. Yeah, I knew JK was going to say something. Trevor Quisenberry in here in the field. And we got Malik Ray here starting on the outside of row number 1. As these drivers are getting up close together here. Getting ready to take this green flag. I'm going to see what they have. And I've raced with some of these other guys here. Curtis Banks, he's the one to watch as well in that 77. And Trevor says, this is my learning experience. I think you're going to do just fine there. Keep it easy. All right, folks, we're ready to see these drivers head down into turn number 1 and get this thing up to speed. Here we go. The pace car's down. Time to get this shindig underway. Green flag in the air. Here we go, boys and girls. Side by side, 2 by 2, just like Noah's Ark, sending it down the tri-oval and down into turn number 1 for the first time at speed. Looking good here. As we're getting fanned out just a little bit now, we're going 3 wide here, coming out of turn number 2. That's the 7 here of Stephen Miles. Gonna try to get back going. Oh, as he's there on the top side, they've got the middle washed in here. Malik Ray getting a bump here from the 7. As we got a step out here, challenge for the position. Kenny Reel says, hey, I want this thing. As we look off the back here at Kenny Reel's Chevrolet Silverado. Driver's looking good. Oh, with a side draft here. The 12 getting a nasty side draft. Ethan Eckert on the bottom getting side drafted by a car here, the 8 of Chase Mastretta. Nice 3 wide racing here as they come out of turn number 4. A little bit of momentum pick here. As Stephen Miles gets up in front of the 8. On the high side they go. Looking snazzy. A lot of, there's some drivers back there in the back just kind of making their own way. Adam Lichty right here in the 35 machine. 2 Cracker Barrels side by side. Down on the bottom is the 77's getting freight trained. Nobody to draft with right now. Now Adam pulls up there, grabs the top side here, and the 77's going to close in. Curtis Banks now has the draft. Jeff Merck on the high side. Jeff Merck in that purple and teal colored 60 machine. As Kenny Reel still leading the way now. Getting a push by Carlbahn. Topside looking really, really fast right now. As we got some jostling for position back here. Looks like the 35 of Adam Lichty pulls down to the bottom right in front of the 00 of Michael Barksdale. Michael up there giving the 35 a push here. Down on the bottom trying to get some momentum built back up. Bottom looking strong, and here comes the 60 machine of Jeff Merck down to the bottom. Yes, momentum is being had here. Down on the bottom as the 60 goes underneath Malik Ray now. That's up to 3rd place. Now he's to the left for a quarter panel of Carlbahn in the 78 machine in 2nd place. Now falling back just a little bit here. Seems like that high side's really good on the straightaways. As Stephen Miles still in that 4th position on the high side. He thought about going low here about a lap ago and thought better of it. Went about right back up there between the 1 and the 8. And momentum's trying to get had again as, who is that, the 59? Yes, that is the 59 machine of Casey Sprinkle as he's in the middle, nowhere to go. Oh, a little check up there right in front of him. A little bit of slideways from that 7 Bruce 69 machine of Charlie Morgan. Get on board here with Charlie Morgan as he's moved down to the bottom now, right behind Adam Lichty. Oh, a little check up there, had to get out of the throttle. As Stephen Miles was trying to take the lead here, he got side by side. Let's see what the 7 can do here. He's getting a big push from the 60 and the 35. See if he can get right back up. He's side by side here now with Evan Carlbon. Hey, no problem there, Ugliest Toes. And by the way, do you have the ugliest toes? I'm sure mine's uglier. Still trying to get some momentum on the bottom side as the 59 is still stuck in the middle. Casey Sprinkle, I'm surprised he's not dropping to the back. There he goes, now moves up. Going to get behind the 77 here of Curtis Banks. And give a little push to the 77 as Stephen Miles tries to take the lead away. That high side, though, is just really, really strong right now. Oh, we got a wreck here between the 59 and looks like it's going to be, who else was that? Curtis Banks is around. And we're going to take a look at that here as the caution will wave. We're going to take a look from the chopper cam. Going to see on the high side here, the 59 gets to the back. Oh, goes to the high side. Oh, the 77 comes up the track just a little bit. Looks like he kind of got sucked up to him there, and around he went. So with that being said, 80% fuel here in these trucks. It's probably going to be somewhere around 25 laps or so, if I had to guess. As the pace cars grab the boys, and I can almost guarantee they're going to go down here for a splash of fuel. 35 people here watching. Appreciate you, each and every one of you, showing up tonight and showing out for the Synergy Elite Truck Series. Oh, the pleasure is all mine. You guys know I absolutely love broadcasting here. All right, everybody kind of showing their cards here that are going to come down pit road. Should see them come down pit road. Yes, everybody's coming down for some fuel. Remember, they got 3 sets of tires over the wall. Oh, we got some drivers too far in their box. Too far up. Had to back up there. That's going to hurt them. Looks like Kenny Real going to win the battle off pit road. Driver 15, who we got winning Michigan. And Get Plier. I always love your shows. Man, I appreciate that. Y'all stop making my head so big. I mean, I got the largest door I can put here in my office. I'm just going to have to remove the door. Put me French doors in. That's what I'm going to have to do. Good little run here. I liked how we got off. Adam, who you have winning this? Oh, man. These guys are new to me there, JK. I have no clue who's the strongest. Why don't you ask me that? Yes, Jet Fuel, we can get a replay of what happened. Let me go up here. And we can definitely do that for you. Here we go. Involving the 77 of Curtis Banks and the 59 of Chase Sprinkle. You can see Sprinkle moving out to the outside here. And let's see if we can't get a little closer here. Not exactly sure. Maybe we can get closer here. The backstretch is super tricky. You can see Sprinkle there pulling to the outside. And we can also slow it down here. Let's get a little slow here. So he's got the draft. He's going to try to do something with it here. He goes to the high side. As they go up, this is what the spotter would see. And looks like the 59 comes down as the 77 kind of comes up. They get sucked together here. And around they go. And maybe we can get here off the gearbox of the 31. Maybe we can do that. Let's do this real quick. See if we can happen it. See what happened here. 59. Oh yeah, 77 goes up and just pinches the 59. He's got nowhere to go. Yeah, that's a tough one. No doubt about it. All right, folks, so the lights are off on the pace car. As they're coming out of turn number 4, we're going to get this thing back going once again. Pace car is down, and it's time to go green once again. Black flag being shown to Michael Barksdale. And a lot of people kind of spreading out here, trying to shift positions. Malik Ray, yes, he's decided to go down to the bottom. So is Kenny Reel. Now the 60 of Jeff Merck to the high side, being pushed by Carl Bond. New leader right now, Malik Ray, getting pushed by Miles in the 7. And I believe they're going to be able to clear. Yes, 3 trucks go up to the high side right in front of Kenny Reel. Chase Mistretta goes up with them in the 8 truck. That's the farthest Kenny's been back all night. Now, I know it's only lap 15, but he's led most of this thing so far. As we look off the back bumper here of Malik Ray, he's out leading, and the high side is dominant right now. Once again, they did take the lead from the bottom, though. Evan Carlbon falling back to 6th here. as the 00 of Michael Barksdale. Down on the bottom side, getting pushed by the 28 of Ed Osborne. Now there's two distinct groups back here. Charlie Morgan leading that second group, and they're falling back just a little bit here. As Adam Lichty in the first group on the bottom in that 35 Cracker Barrel machine. And Casey Sprinkle back up there in the middle. He loves running that middle for some reason. Now sliding up to the high side. Right behind Matthew Cummins. Now back to the middle again. He's just trying to make spots happen. Now to underneath the 31 machine of David Flanagan. High side looking good though. And since we're here under green and these drivers are doing so good, how about we crank it up? Oh, we got some cars spinning back here. Some trucks. Looks like it's going to be, looks like Joshua McCullough here. Spun, getting it back going as we move back up front. Malik Ray still leading here. The top side still looking pretty dominant as the 00 of Michael Barksdale. He's trying everything he can to try to get that bottom line to work. Boy, love me some engine sounds. I don't know about y'all. Michael really trying. I mean, he's getting pushed. A nice push here out back from the 28 of Ed Osborne. As we get on board here with Ed Osborne. Looks like that is Kenny Reel just pulled down to the bottom to lead the bottom. We're going to see if he has something for these guys. Yes, that was Kenny Reel down to the bottom. 7 running high here just to try to cool the engine just a smidge. I'm liking this 60 truck here. He's very, he fluctuates his positions from top to bottom. He's really good, top or bottom. As now look at this, he pulls down to the bottom to get in front of Kenny Reel, and now all of a sudden they're up here side by side here with 3rd place on the high side, the 8 of Mistretta. Looks like everybody back here is Todd McDuffie in the 03 truck from Hoover, Alabama. I hear you. We're both from Alabama. That's awesome. Todd McDuffie just sitting back here, biding his time. Heath Haley in that pink and purple truck on the bottom as well. Just biding his time right here behind the 03 of Todd McDuffie. Matthew Cummins on the high side as we trying to get a new leader here. Jeff Mert now side by side here with Malik Ray as they barrel down into turn number 3 side by side. The 60 is going to try to prevail here on the inside, but the high side coming out of the corners is just phenomenal here. They just pull so much gap that it's hard to keep up in the corners. You can see Malik gets out to a nice gap when the trucks are straight, and once they go back down to the bottom, then the 60's got to work his way all the way back around to try to get side by side. Everybody's still calm right now as we look at Jeff Mert about halfway on fuel here. Last pitted on lap 11 with everybody else. So everybody's pretty much in the same ballpark for fuel. Actually, I think Malik may be a little bit lower here as he has been leading pretty much the whole time after we've taken the green flag once again. Take a look back here, some other guys. Devin Ray in the 2 truck on the high side. Adam Lichty back here at 16th. Kind of dropped back just a little bit. Oh, the 69 goes up, gets into the wall. That's Charlie Morgan. Now they're 3 wide back here. The 03 of Todd McDuffie in the middle. He's the meat in the sandwich, trying to keep it straight. Oh, easy. It's hard to control when you start going left and right like that. Something's going to have to give here. Maybe drop back just a little bit. Drop behind the truck on the outside, the 69 of Charlie Morgan. As we take a look at the 22 of Brandon Broadfoot. Let's get on board here with Brandon. See what he sees. Back here in the 22nd spot. Just having a nice quiet run so far. Highest he's been is 21st position, so he's just back here riding for now. He'll be up there when it's all said and done. And just on his outside here is this guy, Matthew Cummins. Needs to go up here and get that draft on the high side. Looks like everybody's pulled down to the bottom here. Pit stop cycles, perhaps. Should be time for some pit stop cycles to happen. I'm going to say probably within the next 5 laps as Malik Ray moves down to the bottom. Coming up on 50 laps to go. The top 5 here, single filed out, and then you get side by side between David Flanagan and Casey Sprinkle. Casey trying to make that high side work right now. As he's side by side here with the 3. Sprinkle working his way up. The outside line is trying to do something here. Oh, here we go. Pit stop cycles are happening. Malik Ray down. Bringing some other guys. Oh, a little swirly here. The 7 is going to make the pass happen on Malik Ray going down into the pits. Will that be a penalty or will it not? We're going to check and see if Stephen Miles gets a penalty as we've got another group out here. First group looked pretty solid. 16 drivers stay out in the first group. Casey Sprinkle leading the way. He's got Lichty right behind him. The 39 of Daniel Falkingham now to the high side. Looks like he may be staying out. Oh, loose for Sprinkle. Looks like this group's going to stay out. As we take a look at these guys, more or less came out together. Ed Osborne not so lucky here. But Malik Ray, Steve Miles, Chase Mistretta, Curtis Banks now coming down pit road all by himself. This isn't good. But no penalty here for Stephen Ray. He did a fantastic job of pushing the envelope, per se, getting off pit road as he passed Malik there. Daniel Falkingham now down pit road. Oh, we got a car sideways. That's going to be Devin Ray, I do believe. Yes. Going to get it back straightened up, and away we go. Brandon Broadfoot, Daniel Falkingham down pit road as Lichty, Morgan, and Cummins still out. Keith Haley with a black flag. Charlie Morgan right behind here as he's catching up. He's got huge in the draft. Matthew Cummins kind of falling behind here. I'm sure these guys are going to pit here very soon. Daniel Falkingham coming out with the 12 of Ethan Eckert. As looks like Tristan Bruce here leading this first pack that pitted. Whoop, not clear. Oh, nasty hit there. And the caution will come out. Man, oh man, how about that? Evan Carlbon destroyed. Yes, not clear here. We're going to take a look at it here. From the nose. Let's see. From Evan Carlbon. There we go. Moves down to the bottom. And Bruce hesitated. If he wouldn't have hesitated, I think he would have been just fine there. We're going to take a look at it from the chopper cam now. Right there, should have went low. Buddy. Yeah, we're going to see. Yep. Just not clear, and Carlbon destroyed. Yeah, he's definitely done. No fast repairs in this league whatsoever, so got to get the damage fixed however he can. But I mean, you can see he's going laps down right now as he's got to get that damage done. And boy, oh boy, does this help out these guys right here. Lichty, Morgan, Cummins. As we're not, these guys right here did not pit, so they're going to get to go down and grab some full tank of fresh Sunoco fuel. Nice green flag run though, and green flag pit stops. So that's going to put Malik Ray and Stephen Miles back up front. That 7's been up front all night. And Michael Pambrun, Dustin Cowan. Dustin Cowan, Michael Pambrun, they were the latest ones to pit on lap 32, so 4 laps prior to that. Oh, Trevor, you got wrecked. Didn't get scored as a wreck here. Let's take a look. Yeah, I mean, doesn't look to appear you have damage. Let's see if we've got some footage of that. And no, we don't. Unfortunately. Lap 20. Oh, 16 laps ago. Dang. No, I do not have footage of that. Stephen Miles, I think he's going to be my pick tonight. Now that Trevor is out, I wouldn't say out, still on the lead lap. Get that damage fixed. Yeah, there we go. Trevor Quisenberry out. Joshua McCullough, he's also out. And Carlbon with some damage. See where Lichty come out. 9th place. And you can see the drivers going left and right here at the restart zone. There is a choose rule that is implemented in this league. So Malik Ray, the leader, choosing the outside to take us back to green. As as Pambrun and Cowan choose the bottom, and a lot of drivers now coming up through the field to close up on that bottom side there. Dustin Cowan, one of them, is he going to be starting on the inside in the second row. Get Plier. Yes, he needs to fire his spotter. Just saw that. Sorry about that. Before we go green, let's take a look here at our drivers. From the driver cams, have 4 of them: Michael McKinnon, Braden Broadfoot, Matthew Cummins, and Charlie Morgan. Still looks like they're still alive out there in the field. Pace car will be off, and it's time to go back green flag racing. Just about halfway here in this shindig, race number 1. Michael Pambrun doesn't have any help out back right now, but when he does, he's going to get a big push here from the 20. Malik Ray timed it perfectly on that restart as he kept the 7 right to his bumper here on the start of it, which ultimately allowed them to have Max Draft head down into turn number 1. Oh, getting a little dicey back here. I say up here. As Kenny Reel now up to the high side. Michael Pambrun on the bottom and losing some spots. And check out the 60 machine of Jeff Merck. Back on the bottom, leading the bottom lane. '69 running in the middle, and you know, guess who we got in the middle again? And that's the 59 of Casey Sprinkle. That man right there loves running the middle for some reason. I mean, look at that, fastest lap of the race right now. And then Devin Ray goes ahead and beats that. A lot of shuffling for position as Jeff Merck still getting that real good push from the 11. Oh, Casey Sprinkle now moving down to the bottom, right in front of the 20 of Dustin Cowan. Ethan Eckert trying to make some moves happen in that 12 machine in the middle, get pushed by Daniel Funkingham. Middle's not as bad as you think. I mean, it is risky, yes, but there are actually moves being made through the middle. As we look out the back, you can see Daniel Funkingham giving him a good push. Oh, moving down to the bottom now. Eckert said, hey, I got an opening here. Now Kenny Reel down or up into the middle with the 60 of Merck. Now Kenny Reel moving down to the bottom. Merck gonna move as well. Merck now to the front, being pushed by Kenny Real on the bottom. Side by side, the leaders are. Malik Ray now taking the top spot back as they head down into turn number 3, still side by side. It's absolutely amazing to me to see just 2 guys down on the bottom making that much horsepower, that much draft, that much momentum. Oh, a little dizzy there, and we're sideways. We're going to get it straightened out, though. Kenny Real, wow. Sideways. Going back up the track, still sideways, trying to save the truck. We're staying green for now, folks. Wow. Incredible wheelmanship there by Kenny Real. Oh, and we're still doing some things. That's Adam Lichty back there. As Ethan Eckert now moves up side by side here with Malik Ray. He's on the bottom being pushed by Daniel Falkingham. Oh, moving up the track, the 12 is. Eckert moves up just a little bit, just enough to upset the 8 of Mistretta. Now Jeff Merck connected to the back of the 8. And they're leaving the 12 right now of Ethan Eckert. A little incident there earlier, a couple laps ago, just kind of separated the field just a little bit here as Todd McDuffie's back here with Adam Lichty. Yes, it was. It was a great save. Adam Lichty now getting pushed by the 05 of Joshua McCullough, Kenny Real, and the 01. JK, that is Tuesday nights. Malik Ray still leading the show right now. Stephen Miles still strong to the back of the 1. Oh, they're dicing around the 59 of Casey Sprinkle. This cat is everywhere. As we got Tristan Bruce back up here. Running the high side. Casey Sprinkle now back on the high side as well. Bruce now in the middle as Ethan Eckert trying to get that bottom line going once again. Now the high side coming back at you. Chase Mistretta still in third right here in the 8 truck. These guys, these top 3 right here locked down. There goes Casey Sprinkle now down to the bottom as the 31 connects to his back bumper. That's David Flanagan. Flanagan with a nice strong push here to the back of the 59, and Ethan Eckert giving him a nice push as well. Those bottom 4 trucks on the bottom row all pushing one another, and you could see the momentum that it gained as Sprinkle now goes side by side with Malik Ray. Not sure he's going to make the pass happen though, as that outside line is still really dominant, especially when they run the center of the track through the tri-oval. It's just really, really good. Sprinkle falling back just a little bit side by side with Miles. as Eckert still back behind the 31 of Flanagan. Daniel Falkingham now moves to the high side right behind Kristen Bruce. Falkingham trying to make something happen on the high side. Oh, we got some shifting positions back there. The 2 of Devin Ray goes from the bottom to the top real quick like. Falkingham up there all by himself for now. Side draft from Daniel Falkingham. And they get it figured out back side by side once again. Let's check on some of these guys back here. Matthew Cummins into 33. Interstate Batteries 33. In this group, second group. Scott Reel, Lichty, Todd McDuffie in the 03. Still really competitive back here too, as we now have 30 laps remaining in this race. And let's check on the 77. Where is he? He is down laps, but he is in this group. Trevor Quisenberry. Still on the lead lap for now. "26 seconds back." As we got Jeff Merck up in the 60 machine. Still looking strong, sitting in 4th place on the high side with Casey Sprinkle right behind. Let's see if we got that bottom side working again. Nope, not really. Everybody's kind of migrated to the top side. Michael Pambrun now going to move up to the high side as the 69 of Charlie Morgan and David Flanagan try to get the bottom side going once again. And the 24, Robert Brill. Yes, we're going to have green flag stops real soon here as we take a look at Jeff Merck. And we will look at his fuel. Yes, he's below halfway on fuel, so it's going to be close. Last pitted on lap 35 there, JK. But you've got a guy like Malik Ray and Stephen Miles here. Last pitted on lap 30. They are almost out of fuel, so they're probably going to have to pit together or try to sweet talk their some guys into going with them. But I think they can make it here if they pit in the next few laps. Probably, if they can make it another 4, they should be able to make it all the way on fuel. Robert Brill dropping back just a little bit off the back of the 2 of Devin Ray. But yes, I'm pretty sure they're going to have green flag stops again here real soon as we take a look at Josh McCullough. Man, these guys are really closing in on this front group as they've been pretty much single filed out, running 49 fives while the leaders here are running 50, so a half a second per lap faster the last 5 laps. They've really closed in here. Now within a second, you can see they're right there. They're going to have a real good steam of momentum here. Where's he going to take it, though? He's not just going to sit here and whoa up the entire field behind him. So where's he going to go with it? Going up the track? Yes, we are. Joshua McCullough now making the moves with Kenny Reel in tow and Adam Lichty. As we got some pit stops happening here. Whoa! The 51 of Michael Pambrun sideways here. And he saves it. Back on the racing surface we go. Only loses a couple of spots sideways, and it gets back in the throttle. McCullough now moving up spots in the 05 on the high side. Now to the back bumper of Devin Ray. You can see some drivers starting to migrate down to the bottom as we've got Stephen Miles right behind Malik Ray down to the bottom. It's going to be time here. Almost time. They're right at their fuel window right now. Casey Sprinkle down to the bottom. That's new for him. He likes that middle, top, but he can really run it all. All right, these guys are starting to dice it up here as we've got a bunch of 3-wide action happening. The 8 now of Chase Mistretta in the lead. Now moving down to the bottom, he's got the 60 of Jeff Merck. He left on the high side. 3 wide. The 3, or the 4 of Tristan Bruce in the middle. No pit stop cycles happening yet, folks. No caution before green flag stops. We got this. The 60 trying to maneuver his way, momentum his way up to the front. And now he pulls down to the front. Now, Jeff Merck leading the bottom. He did that all by himself. Three by three. These drivers heading down the backstretch at 190 miles per hour. Now Daniel Falkingham being pushed by the 12 of Ethan Eckert. Momentum from the high side now puts him down into the middle. Here we go. Pit stop cycles are happening. Down pit road. Oh, Malik Ray side. He's going to save it. He's going to save it here. Head down into pit road first. Now Daniel Falkingham and the 12 of Ethan Eckert out to a lead. Devin Ray closing in. All these drivers now can make it all the way if they pit right now. We're going to see, do they come out of pit or come down pit road this time by? I think they're going to have to answer back here. Yes, here we go. Daniel Falkingham leading these guys. Every one of them coming down pit road. Oh, we got one little sideways back there. And we're good. Those guys are in. As we got some more guys back here. Trevor Asward not. Sorry. Brandon Broadfoot, nose to tail. As they pass pit lane, they're going to go around again. Trevor Quisenberry now making the pass happen on the 12 of Kevin Herring. And coming down they go. They're going to need to stay connected here coming off pit road. JK, I have no clue, but here we go. Jeff Merck had a really good pit stop here, as he should be close to taking over the lead after these other guys pit. Or at least closing up. No, they're not. Some of these other guys back here. Devin Ray, last pitted on lap 58. They pitted early. Joshua McCullough. These guys up here are going to be in the lead once Brandon Broadfoot and Aswarnot pit. So Devin Ray will be the leader after that happens. So you've got Devin Ray right here. We'll go through the running order right now. Devin Ray, Joshua McCullough, Ethan Eckert, Kenneth McCullough, and Daniel Falkingham. These right here, right now, are the leaders. And then you got 2 seconds back. I'm not going to say they're catching them right now, but you got Jeff Burke, David Flanagan, and Chase Mistretta. And then Casey Sprinkle right behind. So it's got a decent group of guys right here, of trucks. And then Kenny Reel. Malik Ray now has caught up with Stephen Miles. Those two have been pretty much inseparable. Side by side, though, not what they want to do. They really need to get up there, single filed out, and catch this pack in front of them. As they are dropping 2.7 seconds now. And they're 3 wide right now. It's not what they need, folks. Not what they need. Need to get it figured out. Casey Sprinkle on the high side needs to drop back. Oh! Malik Ray goes up the track, gets him to Sprinkle. Not sure if that was by design, saying, hey man, you're slowing me up with the side draft, get back there. Because whatever he did just allowed them to go even quicker. Now we should start seeing some incline, or some decline really, in these numbers. And we got Daniel Falkingham here in 5th place. So if you look out the back, they're not too far back right now. They're closing in 2.5 seconds now. As Devin Ray in the lead. Being pushed by Joshua McCullough, Ethan Eckert. These drivers right here, the top 5, really only for position right now until these other guys catch up. Flanagan back now. A little over 3 seconds, 3.2 seconds. They are dropping like a rock right now. Now that I've watched them a bit, who do I got? Oh, you know, look. I think I got this cat right here. Kenny Reel. He's really been, what's the word I'm looking for? Methodical in the choices that he makes. I'm also liking Jeff Merck. I think Jeff Merck's got what it takes to pull one out, pull the rabbit out of the hat. We're going to see what he's got. But I do like Ethan Eckert. He's a really good pusher. I can have more than one, right? As now Chase Mistretta leading the way in the 8, being pushed by Malik Ray. And they are 3.7 seconds back now. That top group is flying. Oh, they get a little separated here. That's going to slow them down. As they're dropping now to 4 seconds. Trevor Quisenberry right there in front of them. About to go a lap down. Got the leaders coming up on him now. Quick, fast, and in a hurry as he moves up. Going to let the leaders go by. Hopefully gets in that draft. and he should be the first one lap down now. So if a caution was to come out, he should have the lucky dog. Devin Ray started in the back, 20 spots back, so in 21st position, now finds his way up to the lead. Joshua McCullough as well, started in 22nd position. Oh, they get out of whack here. That's going to slow him back down, as Ethan Eckert has to really slow down and check up for Kenneth McCullough. And just like that, the time has now come down as they're catching Joshua McCullough. Now he is damaged in 5th place, losing a ton of time as the caution will come out. That's going to stack the field back up. We're going to have about a 10-lap shootout. Brendan CS, thanks for the follow. That's not what Devin Ray wanted to see. These guys had enough fuel to make it all the way. Now he's got to compete with the rest of the field as they stack back up. As they're coming to collect the pace car here at 1 and 2. Drew CMX, since they're stacking back up. Malik for the win. Let's go. I don't think we're going to see any pit stops here. These guys can make it all the way on fuel, especially now with this caution coming out. And I do believe we're going to see here, looks like Trevor Quisenberry not going to be able to get his lap back, as looks like he got passed here from Kevin Herring. Oh, Ethan Eckert now down pit road. Wow. But he's got some damage to the front of that 12 car. Pits out of 2nd place. Yes, it's going to be a shootout for sure there, JK. A lot of heavy hitters back up in the battle once again. And I think you're going to see more than 2 wide battles here coming to the checker flag. It's like Brandon Broadfoot coming out of pit road here. Ed Osborne, Todd McDuffie, Matthew Cummins, Dustin Cowan, Cody Knott. These drivers coming out of pit road now. Yep, lucky dog there, Kevin Herring. Looks like he got past Trevor Quisenberry. It's going to be a 10-lap shootout here when we go to take the green flag. And all bets are off. Money is on the line. Top 5 will get a payout. All right, here we go. Everybody has chosen. The beds have been made. Falkingham going to be starting on the top. Devin Ray on the bottom. It's going to be amazing here. Here we go, says Puber Johnson. Oh man, JK got Falkingham winning this. Well, we're gonna see. I mean, you got Falkingham here on the high side. They're starting on the front row, and then you got Malik Ray starting right here on the bottom second row. But you got my pick right here, Kenny Real on the outside right here behind the 8 of Chase Mistretta. And Stephen Miles, another pick of mine. So we're going to see. You know here, folks, at Daytona, Talladega, any of these super speedway tracks, it's pure luck. Pure luck here. If you could survive coming to the white or coming to the checkered, I mean, you ultimately got a shot to win this thing, but here we go. To the restart zone we go, and green flag back in the air. Side by side, here we go. Daniel Falkingham now to the lead for now. He is clear of the 2. Will he pull down to the bottom, or will he stay with the 8? The 8's looking pretty strong. Has been looking strong all race long. Now, the 39 comes down. He doesn't think he's clear as Devin Ray now pulls up side by side as they go down the backstretch. One heck of a push here coming from Malik Ray. Wow, you can see, all you can see is the tailpiece of the 2. Now on the front nose of Devin Ray, all you can see, oh, as Daniel Falkenberry comes down pit road. Malik Ray now to the lead with Chase Mistretta. Not sure what happened to Falkingham. As the 8 of Mistretta is really pushing hard on the back of the 1 car, or 1 truck, and Kenny Ray, knock, knock, who's there? It's that 11. Really good push into the back of the 8 truck. Outside line looking really strong again. Not sure if he jumped the start. I didn't see a black flag for Daniel Falkingham. If we get a caution here, we'll go back and look at it and make sure he did or did not jump the start. Wow, check this out. Casey Sprinkle, where'd he come from? On the bottom side, second in line. Getting ready to push that 2 of Devin Ray. Oh, we got a truck upside down. That's the 00 of Michael Barksdale. Wow, up on the lid. We're going to have to go take a look at that. I would say do the chopper cam, but he's up there with the chopper. Let's see, he's 3 wide here underneath the 20. 31 comes back down, up, over on his lid, and gets it back going. Saves it, back on all fours. Whoa, Nelly, that was quite a ride. All right, and let's take a look here at what happened here on this green flag start. Now, Daniel Falkingham was not the leader. Oh, yeah. Take a look at it one more time here. Mr. Side by side. Looks like the 8 gave him a push. Yeah, the controlling car is the 2 technically. Yeah, Buddy went for a ride. You're exactly right, Brendan. So coming down pit road, now they're going to have to restart this again with just a few laps left. Chase Mistretta, boy, he's right up there in the mix of things. Has been all night. Yeah, the control car was the 2 of Devin Ray. Did not go. And the 8 of Chase Mistretta gave the push to Daniel Falkingham, the 39 truck, and ultimately led him to get a black flag from race control. Oh, Pubert Johnson just resubscribed with the Twitch Prime and has subscribed for a total of 10 months in a row. How about that? Thank you, Pubert Johnson. So we're going to go around one more time, then the caution lights will go off, and hopefully we can finish this thing on the green as Keith Haley now with the lucky dog. Hubert Johnson is the man. Yeah, but JK, I think that's what happened. Race control, we do have live race control here. Race control is on top of these restarts. I have got the main man here, Mr. Matt Markland, in the race control area. And he doesn't miss a thing, I can guarantee you that. D-Mac, here we go, boys. What are the overtime rules? We do have 3 green-white checkered attempts. And here we go. They are choosing Malik Ray to the top. Chase Mistretta to the top. Kenny Reel's going to take the top. So will Devin Ray, Stephen Miles, and then Chase Sprinkle now. First truck on the inside. Somebody knows something about that high side. Absolutely there. Hubert Johnson, use those Twitch Primes for no ads. Yes, if you have Amazon Prime, Amazon Prime does allow you to have 1 free Twitch subscription per month. And please, oh please, use it for Outcast Motorsports Network. It does help us out. Only 4 cautions here in the 80 laps, or 76 laps. Hey, you know what, JK? You're going to have to ask them, buddy, because you know how it is. I don't make the rules, nor do I make them choose it, but a bunch of trucks took the high side. You're exactly right. And then Casey Sprinkle came back from 10th place, now up in the front on the inside. Hubert Johnson, it is fixed sets. 100% fixed sets, 12 races. Yes, open set, top, mid lane is faster, yes. We know that all too well, don't we? All right, folks, here we go. 4 laps remaining. Pace car heading off in 3, 2, 1, baby. Let's go. To the restart zone. Don't jump the start. Green flag back in the air. Lee Gray now jumping ahead of Casey Sprinkle. We're going to see what the 8 does here. He is clear technically right now. Will he pull down and leave Ray all by himself? Oh, the 24 is going up the track. Now to 3 wide. Everett in the middle. Are they going to get it figured out here? Casey Sprinkle doesn't know what to do. Now he's behind the 20, or right in front of the 24, Robert Brill. They are losing ground quick. And here comes the 60 of Jeff Merck. Now trying to make something happen on the bottom as they've only got coming to 3 laps to go this time by. Now Casey Sprinkle up to the high side. Jeff Merck still down at the bottom. Whoa, Nelly. The 24, Robert Brill, sideways. Oh, we got 4 wide action here. And in the wall we go, the 03. Todd McDuffie around and backing down the wall. And he is toe up from the flow up. As the caution will wave. Now we are going into overtime, folks. Yeah, sometimes though you get race brain. Green, white checker time indeedy. As Malik Ray is going to get to choose once again. And that is a perk of having the choose rule here and being in the lead. Chase Mistretta, Kenny Reel now up in the mix. What does Kenny do? He's my pick for tonight. Stephen Miles. This guy has been lights out fast, super consistent, fantastic pusher. As a reset. Take a look here at Matthew Cummins, see what happened to Matthew as he's got a meatball flag. Oh, the 33, up on his lid. And riding the wall and not in a good way. Yeah, that's what happened to him. I wondered, because man, he was tore up there on pit road. What's going on, Mike? That's Mike McKinnon there. One of the league admins. Fixed league, yes sir. As we got 44 viewers tuning in right now for the finish of this thing. Getting ready for that overtime, baby. Oh, Hubert Johnson with the 69 bits. KLJP in the house with the GOAT. I don't know who the GOAT is. Oh, lost connection. Oh, man, that sucks. I hate that. Oh, I'm the GOAT. Bah. Bah. Or is that a sheep? I don't know. Do goats and sheep sound the same? Ah, close enough. Okay, got it. You would know, being from Missouri and all. All right, we're going to come around again as we're coming out of turn number 2. And then once we get back up to the restart zone, it's choose time. Will these guys take the high side once again? Will some of these guys try to get their things together and choose the bottom? Brandon Broadfoot still in this thing in the 22 back here in 17th position. TA Autosports just followed. Hey, appreciate that. Appreciate the follow. Oh, Michael Pambrun with the lucky dog, too. As he catches up to the back of the field. All right, here we go. Out of turn number 4, ladies and gentlemen. It's time for the choose rule. What are we going to do here? Looks like Ray's going to the top side. Will the 8 decide not to go? No, he's going to stay with the 1. And just like that, I knew it. The 11. Nope, the 11 tricked me going back up to the high side. And the 7 now making the bold and maybe not wise or maybe wise decision to take the bottom. But I said early on in the show, he was a great pusher. Ethan Eckert, he's a great pusher as well. So we got these two guys tangled up together. Maybe the 7 can pull it off. As we go to our first overtime, green, white, checkered. Lazy Sun just followed. Hey, appreciate that. And Madison Albright, appreciate the follow. Really appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen, coming on board here and enjoying the show as I attempt to call this race. Yes, it was. There's been some rides being had in this race. Some I have not seen. Oh, you're the man, Glad Dad. Who's Glad Dad? Oh, that's me. What's going on, Chaz? Hope you're having a great evening here. I know I am. All right, so our first attempt at a green, white, checkered. Only 5 cautions. Pace cars are about to be heading off, and Ray is the control truck on the high side after choosing that top side. Here we go, folks. To the restart zone we go. Green flag in the air. Ray with a pretty good jump. He's got the 8 and the 11 giving him really good pushes here. And that's going to be all she wrote. The 7 way back, but he's got Ethan Eckert with a nice push as they head down into 1. And now the 59 of Casey Sprinkle also pushing. They're going to have some momentum coming out of 2. Side by side. Going up the track is Daniel Falkingham trying to make some moves happen here as the top 2 are completely cleared. They can choose top or bottom. As they're coming out of turn number 4 to grab the white flag. Are we going to grab the white? One more time around. Malik Ray in the lead here with Chase Mistretta pushing. Kenny Real in 3rd. The 7 of Stephen Miles just can't get the momentum going. Guys are running the middle on the high side here. Oh, we got a truck upside down. Malik Gray, will he be able to do this? Now, second place here side by side. Oh, the 12 of Ethan Eckert loses it, and that's all she wrote for the 7. He's not going to have the momentum. To the line, Malik Gray's going to win it tonight. Man, Ethan Eckert, yeah, he had to have had some engine problems there as he jumped way out of line quickly. Malik Ray, he almost lost that though to Chase Mistretta. Chase had a very nice run on the outside. Malik Ray super strong all night. Oh, the 7, he's deciding he wants to do some crazy stuff back there. And Malik gonna burn it down here on the start finish line. And there's the 8 of Mistretta. Round and around he goes. And that's how you do burnouts there, folks. And down pit road he goes. All right, folks, let's take a look here at our finish results for tonight, shall we? Malik Gray leading 49 laps of the 80. Brings it home in the number 1 spot here. Chase Mistretta narrowly losing this thing at the line. Brings it home in 2nd. Kenny Reel in 3rd. Devin Ray 4th. Tristan Bruce in 5th. Stephen Miles 6th. Adam Lickety in 7th. Daniel Falkingham in 8th. Brandon Broadfoot, nice run by him. It brings it home in 9th. Robert Brill 10th. Dustin Cowan in 11th. Charlie Morgan in 12th. Casey Sprinkle 13th. Jeff Merck 14th. Cody Knott 15th. Daniel Flanagan in 16th with Kevin Herring 17th. Ed Osborne in 18th. Michael Pambrun in 19th. And Trevor Aswarnot in 20th. Ethan Eckert with the pole position tonight. Stephen Miles 48.498. That's lightning fast there. And Malik Ray with the most laps led. Robert Brill, 19 positions for the hard charger. 5 cautions for 15 laps. That was nothing. And 10 green flag lead changes by 8 different drivers. I mean, that's a low number there on the green flag lead changes. And 1 green-white checkered attempt to bring it home for tonight. All right, folks, well, let's see if we can't get Kenny Reel in the booth with us here to talk. Let's see if we can find him here. And we don't have anybody in the waiting room to talk to. We do have Chase Mistretta, though. Let's go ahead and pull him in here. Hey, Chase, glad to have in the booth. You got me. Man, dude, you narrowly missed that thing, but you were phenomenal all night long. You got me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay, there you are. Hey, man. Yeah, dude, you were just phenomenal all night long, and narrowly missing that win there by .0500, so 500s of a second, half a tenth there. Was there anything you think you could have done different coming to the white flag?
I was fixing to blow up just like Ethan did. I was screaming at him that I'm hot. If we would have been clear of the bottom, I probably would have had a better chance to go for it. But like I told Malik, I was like, if they're there, I'm just going to stick with you. And I stuck with him to the point where I was fixing to go kaboom right there out of turn 4.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll take P2. It was pretty easy. Just got to the front, stayed in the front.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you were up front most of the night, or actually all night there. Had some really good green flag pit stops. And, dude, I think you're going to be a someone to try to beat here.
Brother, you're going to see me at the front of one more track on this list. The next time we're in Talladega, I'll be back at the front. Until then, we'll be riding in the back.
Nah, I don't think so, man. I don't think so at all. You got some skills there, and I'm looking forward to seeing what you got next week at Bristol.
Yes, sir.
All right, buddy. Well, if you got any shout-outs, we'll get those, and we'll send you on your way.
Shout out to you for broadcasting. So now I get to go back and watch this. I don't even know. Is it Bradfoot that's putting this on? Thanks to Bradfoot for putting this on. That was fun. Like I said, I'm going to be a 2-trick pony in this series. I'm going to have 2 good tracks. So we're just here for that, really. Shout out to all the boys in the shack. The shack's always rocking. We got like 6 people in the top 10 tonight, so it was good for us. Shout out to Malik. Malik's with us, so working with him all night. Stephen Miles. Yeah, I guess that's about it. That's all I can think of.
Awesome, buddy. Good shout out,
yes,
Sam.
Sir.
We'll catch you soon. Have a good night.
Have a good one.
All right, folks, let's get in. The guy that I had voted to win tonight just came up a little bit short. Kenny Real, how we doing?
I'm doing good.
Anything you think you could have done different? I mean, you stood up there in the front most of the night. I mean, just an absolute powerhouse. Really good green flag pit stops on your behalf. And, yeah, just a solid run all night.
Yeah, we was pretty much up front all night. We got in that little mishap in the tri-oval, about got wrecked. Luckily, it didn't happen, and pushed our way back up to the front after that again. And pit stops went good. Well, not really, but especially that last pit stop, we got separated a little bit. But I knew the cautions were going to keep coming out at the end, so track position was going to be huge. And yeah, we just kept it at the front at the end.
Absolutely, man. Well, good run tonight, and hopefully we'll see you running up front again at Bristol.
That'll be an experience, I'm sure, but hopefully we won't have a bunch of wrecks, but we'll see.
Yep. All right, buddy. Well, if you got any shout-outs, we'll get those, and we'll send you on your way.
Just give a shout-out to all my teammates over at the Jack Shack. Shout out to Malik for getting a win. Shout out Chase, teammate, for coming to P2, and all the guys that I worked with tonight. They know who they are, and everybody puts on this racing, and you for the broadcast. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. All right, buddy. Have a good night.
Later.
All right, folks. Without further ado, let's get the guy in here that led 49 of the 83 laps tonight. Malik Ray, how we doing tonight?
Good. How are you doing, man?
Doing pretty good, man. I'm going to tell you, I enjoyed the show front to back, had some really good battles, and I actually seen 3 trucks tonight on their lids, which I've seen that just a handful of times, but it was wild. You got sideways there on that green flag pit stop, and I was like, there's no way he's going to save it. You did. You led into the green flag pit stop, led out onto pit road, and ultimately on that restart, just really good jump on that restart, and yeah, the rest was history.
Yeah, man, it was pretty smooth going. I had a bunch of teammates up front, and it obviously showed there at the end. I mean, we just sat there and just held the top, and it was pretty, it was straightforward from there. So I just want to say shout out to all of them, because, if it wasn't for their help, I wouldn't have been up there.
That's right. I kind of figured you had some teammates up there. I knew the 8 was up there, Kenny. I just seen you guys working together all night long, so I figured you guys were in cahoots together. It's kind of like a hydra there. All the heads move together, which is kind of why you guys were just unstoppable tonight. Really pitted together, just stayed together no matter what, and pretty much chose the same lanes on the lane choose there.
Oh yeah, we all tried to make sure that all of us were lined up and everything, so it would make the restarts a lot smoother and easier.
Yeah, that's right. Those restarts, it looked like you were kind of timing it with everybody as soon as you took off, you were all bumper to bumper. And that's what really helps there getting down into turn number one. Because if you're leading down into there, you're pretty much unbeatable there. That bottom line just was not working well tonight.
Yeah, it's hard to work the bottom line in this car with all the side draft and whatnot.
That's right. All right, buddy. Well, we'll keep you. Congratulations on your first place finish tonight. I'm sure you'll be doing decent there at Bristol when we go there next week. But if you got any shout-outs, we'll get those and send you on your way.
Shout out to all my team members and all you guys for broadcasting, and Logitech and PGR and JRM and all you guys for broadcasting. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Have a good night.
Thank you, man. You too.
All right, folks, that was your winner tonight, Malik Ray. Second place, Chase Mistretta, and Kenny Real bringing it up in third. Man, it was a good night. I really enjoyed that racing. I want to give a shout out to Brandon Broadfoot for putting this on. He is the league admin here for Synergy Elite Truck Series, Summer Series. Tonight was the first race. Next week, we're going to go to Bristol, and then I believe it's Charlotte here. Let me check. I believe it is Charlotte. Yes, Bristol, then Charlotte, then we go to a road course, Watkins Glen. So he's got some really good races on the schedule. And I'm really looking forward to Bristol and Charlotte. I know those are always fun here in the trucks. But that's going to be it for tonight. Make sure to stick around for next Wednesday. Outcast Motorsport Network presents Turn 4 Cup Series race number 10. It's going to be a hoot there at Michigan. But anyway, folks, this is the Glad Dad reminding you to stay fast, stay clean, and as always, it's okay to be an outcast. We'll see you next time, guys. Take it easy.